This is the 2024 Hyundai Kona, and it comes with updated looks, refreshed technology, and more space inside. More specifically, this here is the Kona N-Line, which is the sportiest one before the full-blown Kona N, and prices start at $35,499 here in Canada for the all-wheel drive model. Under the hood, this one has a peppy 1.6-liter four-cylinder turbo engine that makes 190 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. It's made it an 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course it has H-track all-wheel drive. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 7.6 seconds, 0 to 60 miles per hour in exactly 7 seconds. The reverse takes 39 meters to complete stop because the brakes are pretty good over here. Performance is overall good. I really like this little engine. It's very elastic. It has a very good rev range where the boost is very usable. It has this nice little thrust, so it's a powerful little engine, and really you don't need more performance than what this unit offers. And when you gun it like full power, it does get a bit harsh and loud, but what doesn't in this category? It's all the same. The 8-speed automatic transmission is a torque converter unit, so bye-bye DCTs. And you know what? It's smooth, it's accurate, it shifts nice and quick, no complaints whatsoever, and it has this little shift knobby thingy just like the Ioniq, so now they're copying the electric cars, like how to shift. The downside for this engine is that it's not particularly economical. Our average has been exactly 9 liters per 100 kilometers. That's about a liter and a half higher than what I would like to see. It's not bad, it does run on regular, but still I think it could have been a little bit better. The steering feels quite nice. The all-wheel drive model gets a better rear suspension. It has multi-link, so handling is further enhanced, not only due to the better traction from the all-wheel drive system. The steering feels okay, the brakes are pretty good. The driving position is not that bad. Again, I would like the steering wheel to be able to come a little bit closer, but it's not bad, to be honest. Visibility is great. You also have the driving assistant stuff to help you out. Honestly, driving this Kona is a pretty nice experience. Let's also not forget this beautiful looking seat. It's a bucket seat, it supports the body very well, and it's comfortable. However, all the adjustments are manual. Inside, the new design is pretty clean, modern. I like this red stripe across. I have no complaints in terms of ergonomics. Everything is pretty easy in use. You have buttons for almost everything. The infotainment system is pretty nice and simple to use. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We did have a few issues with reconnecting with CarPlay, but never mind. The graphics are very nice on both instrument cluster and the main infotainment unit, and the sound system is pretty nice and loud. Of course, you get heated seats, heated steering wheel, you have blind spot monitors, adaptive cruise control with lane keep assist. So in terms of technology, good backup camera, I'm not really missing anything at this price point. This time around, you even have the option to have a digital key, so you can use your phone or a smartwatch to lock and unlock your car and start it. One thing I find really weird about this car is that it doesn't have an eco mode in the driving modes, and it doesn't have an auto start-stop system, which I think nowadays should be standard everywhere, no? Roominess is pretty good. Passengers in the back will enjoy pretty decent legroom and very good headroom. However, the seats are not heated, and there's no ventilation back there either. Thankfully, they do get 2 USB ports. The trunk now is 30% bigger than the outgoing Kona. It's now, according to the Canadian website, 730 liters. However, according to European ones, it's 466, which sounds a lot more accurate, and you do have extra storage under the floor, which makes it very nice. But you do have a manual tailgate. Ride comfort is very good, despite the sportier little orientation of this vehicle. It deals with potholes and imperfections just fine. I would call it more comfortable than uncomfortable, despite it retaining the sportier attitude, which in terms of handling, well, it's nothing exceptional. It's not like a Kona N, so it doesn't really grip that hard, but you know what? It's kind of fun. It's a bit more fun than the regular one, so it kind of goes well with the looks. If you push hard in the corners, yeah, it leans a little bit, it understeers a little bit, but it kind of tries to be playful thanks to the kind of quick response from the throttle, the good brakes. Obviously, it's not the sportiest car on the planet, but you know what? For what it is, it does just fine. The exterior looks are pretty nice. I don't despise anything, despite the front trying to look like a Lucid Air. Look at me, I'm a fake Lucid Air. But anyway, I like the light bar going across, both in the front and the rear. The headlights are the units below that bar, and in the back, the taillights kind of stick out on the side, but You get some nice funky colors like this one, so overall it's a pretty youthful and playful car. I like how it looks, love the wheel design, don't really have any complaints regarding the exterior looks. The complaints have to do with the price, which I find a little bit too high, but then again, what is not expensive nowadays? I mean, prices have become ridiculous on everything. The other issue we have is, I would like to see heated rear seats, which we don't have. As I said, CarPlay a few times didn't reconnect, which is kind of unfortunate. And the other complaint is that in North America, we don't get a hybrid model, whereas in Europe, for example, most of the editions are hybrids. In the US, you can also option for a front-wheel drive, which I would not get since you have the option for all-wheel drive. The base engine is a 2-liter, much weaker, naturally aspirated unit. So again, this 1.6 turbo, much better. Overall, I like the Kona. It's a very good car. It sells a lot. I see why. It doesn't have anything bad really, and if you can get a good deal on one, it's kind of a good idea to get one. It's hassle free. Anyway, this is pretty much it, what I had to tell you about the 2024 Kona. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to share this video with your friends, subscribe, leave us a like if you want. Either way, till next time, be well, bye bye.
Perfect.